Uniwide Sales, Uniwide Sales, Uniwide Sales, Inc., was a retail operator in Metro Manila, Philippines. It was incorporated in January 1975 by Chinese Filipino entrepreneur Jimmy Gow to operate Uniwide commercial shopping centers such as the lease of commercial spaces within the compound of their malls. Uniwide had about 2,000 employees. The competing retailers of the 1970s and the 1980s were COD Department Store, Gotesco Malls, Plaza Fair, Isetann and The Landmark, but lagged behind SM Supermalls, Robinson's Malls and Ayala Malls. It had 2 branches and was set to be closed down by the order of Securities and Exchange Commission. History. The roots of Uniwide date back to January 1975 when it established in Avenida Rizal as Uniwide Sales Textile Bargain House Center. With the success, the Gow family expanded to ready-to-wear apparel, accessories, and then became a complete department store and supermarket chain. The company introduced the mass-oriented warehouse club concept in the country in 1988, establishing a chain of warehouse clubs in prime locations in the country in the next 2 years, which also started the company's woes. Some of its assets in prime locations, such as its abandoned building in Cubao, Quezon City, was destroyed by fire in 1996, were already bought by Purigold Price Club Inc. Another unfinished building in Mando City, Cebu, at that time was supposedly as a warehouse club, which was occupied by slum dwellers, and today the site was subsequently occupied and converted into a shopping center named Park Mall. The warehouse in Marcos Highway was already demolished, and the lot sold to Gokongwei-led Robinson's Land Corporation's Commercial Centers Division to pave the way for Robinson's Metro East and in Libis, Quezon City, to pave way for Wilkin Depot. Its remaining warehouse club is in Metro Mall in Las Piñas, Tarlac City, Malolos in Bulacan, Caloocan, Novaliches in Quezon City, and Sucat in Parañaque. These said branches were later became Super 8 Grocery Warehouse in 2006, when these warehouse clubs were sold its stake. From 1992 to 1999, in partnership with RPN-9, they have a quiz show called Battle of the Brains. In 1998, it entered into corporate rehabilitation during the Asian financial crisis. At that time, the company's retail business had a network of 8 warehouse clubs and 2 department stores. Liquidity problems, however, affected earnings. Sales declined from its peak of $13.5 billion in 1997 to just about $4.3 billion in 2000. Many times, they attempted to clear Baguio City Market in Baguio, linked to build a mall, but, due to the opposition from the vendors, stall owners and associations, kept the project on hold, and opposition still was around. The Uniwide Coastal Mall was envisioned in the 1990s to become the country's biggest shopping mall complex. It was built on a 10-hectare portion of MBDC's 40-hectare Central Business Park Roman II in Parañaque City at a time when Cabangues and Ray were UHI respective chief financial officer and controller. The mall was 90% complete and was partially operational, with tenants already occupying the finished parts of the mall fronting Roxas Boulevard prior to the 1997 Asian financial crisis. The mall is currently closed down, with a few stores including Gullah Bowling Club, Shakey's Pizza, Pradecanet, Jollibee, BIR Parañaque. The building is currently converted to a transport terminal for public utility vehicles from Batangas and Cavite. By 2006, Coastal Mall was superseded by SM Mall of Asia. Uniwide's former in-house supermarket chain, Super 8 Grocery Warehouse, spun off from its parent company in 2006 to become Super 8 Retail Systems, Inc., a wholly independent company with more than 70 branches across Luzon. References